put it back together?
Well, I got no other choice because I got to go on a service call.
Yep.
And I can't go up the road and they're grilling it.
That's what I was thinking. You can't go up the road looking like that.
So anyway, people who watch the other videos on the truck, we put new lights in, new light assemblies, everything. So now it has to be adjusted up, and these are adjusted up with these what they call hoppies. That's made by Hoppy. Now there's a number of ways of adjusting up your headlights. Of course, you can have a chart on your door and you can adjust it up to the lines on the door and whatnot, but this is the more scientific way to do it. There's a little stud sticking out, 3 studs sticking out. They got numbers by them. You want to come here with your... And number 8, 14, and 0. So 8 is up here, 14 is here, and 0 is here. So we're going to put the suction cups on it. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. If I can, I don't know what's going on. I'll probably have to wet that down. It's not something that's used every day.
No.
Yeah.
So what about newer vehicles? Do they have
Now
these
some newer vehicles have their own adjusters now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to fix that. Yeah, cause I got a leak here somewhere in this. Well.
We're back. I don't know how long we've been gone.
We've been to hell and back at this.
We have.
Haven't we?
Oh yeah.
It just didn't make any sense at all what was happening here.
None.
So you can see the aimers are on. So basically, what we're looking for is we're looking for to make sure they're level. Just Kathy, just scan down there. So it's level there, and this one is level here. Now,
Yeah, that one's level there.
yeah, okay, watch out now.
Yep.
Now, I won't show you in here because you're never going to see it. Well, you can try here. Give me your camera. Let me just see what. When you're aiming these headlights, you'll see this little mark here, that yellow with the black stripe. Well, when you look in this mirror down here, you'll probably see it if it'll focus. I don't know if it'll focus. It's going to be, when it's one solid piece, it's going to mean that the headlights are aimed perfectly. What happens is when you, here Kathy, when you take that, I'm trying to explain this now. When the headlights aren't adjusted properly, you look down there, you'll see this, but it'll be broken. It'll be broken in 2 pieces. So what you do is you adjust here, and you try to get that line coming together. When that line lines up perfectly, he's good. You come over, you do the same thing looking at that one. And of course, he's perfect now. The problem that we had when we first started, you're never going to believe it. You talk about aftermarket stuff. Well, I'll tell you what happened. When we went to first put the aimers on, this one went on okay. This one wouldn't go on. So I said, well, what the frig is wrong with the aimers? Of course, the aimers haven't been used now in a long, long time. So I said, well, maybe the rubbers are perished out in the aimers.
Logical.
Yeah, turned around, it wasn't that.
Nope.
Believe it or not, folks, I thought the lens was cracked because the suction cup wouldn't stick to it. It wasn't that at all. I'm going to show you what it was. OEM lights. Aimer sticks right here. There's no obstruction here. There is a part number here, and the letters or the numbers don't even have a ridge on them. But if you come over here and you touch this here, these are really embossed, really high, and the suction cup was losing its suction because of those letters.
I know.
And that was the trouble. So in order to beat it, I had to take some of that white tape, put over the letters in order for the suction cup to stick. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you something. If I had to record some of the things that were coming out of my mouth during this process, you'd be disgusted. Yeah. It was even bad by my standards.
It's very frustrating.
But it didn't make any sense.
No, that's the problem.
So I said, Jesus, it would stick to the toolbox.
Yes.
Wouldn't stick to the light.
Yeah.
It would stick over there sometimes, other times it wouldn't stick at all.
Yeah.
So I take the suction cup that was sticking over there, bring it over there, it wouldn't stick.
No.
Because you know why? Because the letters are higher here than they are in the other one, but they're still high in the other one.
Yeah.
So folks, if you have aftermarket lights and you want to aim them, you better, I'd say the first thing you better do is go wash yourself in holy water.
Okay. Tip
Wash
number
down the
one.
machine in holy water, right?
Okay.
And you might want to have the priest in too. Yeah. You know, I know, you know what? A priest won't do it. He's going to have to be nothing short of a bishop. Yeah. And if I never figured it out then, I would have had to call the Pope.
Yeah.
I mean, it was getting that serious. Yeah, so aftermarket lights, they look the same. They're not the same.
Nope.
And they were way out of adjustment too. So you have to adjust them. If you don't have an aimer, or if you happen to bring it to some shop, and some shop says we couldn't aim because our aimer is our stuff. Not the aimer. It's the high embossed numbers on the new lights.
Like,
Just thought I'd bring it to your attention. I would have showed you more about how to adjust them, but it's not one ringy ding. It's not really something that you really need to know because most people don't even own it. We better get going. Yeah, so it's not like you need to know this because, I mean, for one thing, who'd want to own that now?
yeah.
You know, we do have some antique cars comes in here that do get to use it, but at the same time,
Guess it was expensive in his day.
big time. And not only that, you had to have this tool in your day in order to be an official provincial inspection station. And even now, when the Department of Transportation inspection guys come in, they need to see this. If they don't see this, they don't renew your license.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's not needed.
Yeah.
In most cases. 'Cause
Yeah.
like I said, still older vehicles.
Well, most vehicles now have their aimers built in, and then there's other types that use a projection type. Most people don't want to pay to get that done, so they just aim it at the house or whatever, right? Lesson learned.
Yeah.
Goes to show you're never too old to learn it all or see it all.
No. Some troubleshooting has to go on,
Yeah.
don't it?
So now I'm going to get ready now. I'm just going to pop the grill in and we'll show you what that looks like. Okay. Now. See how this fits.
Touch up paint looks good.
Oh yeah, cleaned it right up, eh?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Oh, look how nice the lights look now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
There's no
clear.
doubt about it. And the grill is clean now. It's painted.
Yeah.
Bottom portion is painted.
Uh-huh.
It's actually dusty because all the welding and stuff we've been doing here lately.
Mm-hmm.
So over there on the bike ramp.
Yep.
So I usually put a bit of tape up here. That way when you're putting it in, you don't scratch the... At the dealership, the guys will be hauling grills out of them and scratching the tips of the fenders.
Oh, good.
Chipping them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Stuff that you don't see in the dealership.
No.
Scary. Very scary.
Makes some difference when you see the grill in it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put all the screws in, then come back and show you something else. So now we got the new marker lights put in, or park lights. So I took the stainless steel screws and cleaned them up because the OEM lights had a metal ring that went around them here. And these don't have that. So I'm not going to put them back either.
Kind of like the blacked out look of it.
I like the blacked out look too, and there's nothing there to rust.
No, another good point.
Because them rings, I used to take them off periodically and just paint them.
Right.
But to be honest with you, they were a bit of a pain. But of course, I got to take them off again because you know the stupid paper that's
In behind there.
on them.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw some paper floating around in the lens.
Okay.
So
Yeah, some guy on the inside.
Yeah. Should never try to do anything when you're in a rush to do it.
No. Takes twice as long, babe.
Yep. Now you go blow this out. So the lights are in there. Just turn them on. You can see they look very brilliant.
They're very brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah, they're kind of nice, eh?
They are nice. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Right. Cool or what?
Yeah, very cool. Nice and clear.
Yeah, so what I did is the original bolt, I painted up the brackets that the bush bar goes on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take them that came with it and I'm going to put stainless steel into place.
Okay.
So it'll be much better, right? But I'm going to need, there it is there, so you're going to need to put the camera down because we got some lifting to do.
Okay.
The front's back on.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Yeah. So, well, at least it's off the friggin' floor, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You know? So what I'm going to do when I get a chance, I'm going to buff this again. Get that, bring that right back nice. But you do look clean now, you know?
Yeah, really clean.
So, dirty, dirty, dirty. I got some dirties on the go. And anyway, oh, I tell you something else I noticed. Of course, you know, aftermarket is certainly not OEM. If anybody decides they're going to put the rear LED taillights in, like it's on the back here, these got a built-in resistor to keep them from blinking fast. Well, I'm going to show you what I noticed. See how fast?
Yeah,
Blinking crazy, right?
right?
Now, just watch when I start it up. Only when it's running will they blink at their normal speed. I don't know why. Somebody out there I'm sure will be able to answer it. But it's like it's got to have a certain amount of voltage for them to work properly. No.
Interesting.
So if
Sometimes
anybody-
you see that with LEDs too. You
Yeah,
know?
oh yes, you're supposed to put a resistor in, right? But they came with their own resistor inside. So, but it just goes to show, you know, if anybody puts a set of those, just bring it on over and pause it and bring it over and show them back lights. So anybody who's buying LED lights for the back of their truck, if they have a rapid flash, like that, just simply start the machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the difference. Another little tech tip.
Yeah, isn't
But
it?
I only just discovered that. Like the other day I was showing somebody and somebody said, why are they blinking fast? I said, I don't know, they're supposed to have a resistor, but I had so much on the go at the time, I couldn't really get at it, and I just noticed it then, after the suction cup fiasco.
That's right.
Right?
Another fiasco.
It's cold now, eh?
Yeah, it is cold. Can I come in?
So anyway, we always called the truck.
That's right.
It never
Old
ever had a
truck.
name, right? Just the old truck, right?
That's right.
So anyway, Carrie Hubbard suggested on one of the videos we did, why don't you call it Old Blue?
So we did.
So thanks, Carrie, for the suggestion. We took it, and she's now called Old Blue. And there you can see it here.
Yep.
We kind of did it in a discreet way. Old Blue there, and on the other side. So, good suggestion. Matter of fact, when I heard it, I said, you know what? That's kind of cool.
That's right.
Right? So,
And we do use them from time to time.
yep. Thanks, Carrie.